Yo, what's up? Name is JetLeo1 and welcome back to some more Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. As in the last episode, we, well, kind of finished the game. But there's still 2 DLCs left to do, and I'm gonna go do them. Now, I could start in with the first one, do the DLCs in order, do Jetstream, but no. Jetstream feels like the most climactic thing in the entire game. It feels like the proper ending. So I'm gonna do Bladewolf first. I like this. Both of the DLCs are very amazing. I just took a little issue when they first came out with their price point for their length.
LQ84I, acknowledge.
Because they're both about an hour, but Jetstream was $10 and this one was $7.50. So yeah, that wasn't very cool, but they're still great. So here we are in the Bladewolf DLC. We're Bladewolf. That's Mistral. She's our boss.
So, your orders are to eliminate a certain pesky politician.
And there's our mission.
Marked the objective on your
So it
radar.
looks like we're back in level 0, but Bladewolf wasn't there. I distinctly don't remember Bladewolf being there. Alright. So, first things first. The entire point of this DLC is stealth. How this whole thing works is you're going to want to backstab everybody, because Bladewolf, while in the main game he's a really tough boss, in this you find out that his fighting is pretty bad, because this is his fast attacks. That's all he's got. And his heavy attacks are really slow, and he doesn't have very much combination potential. Which is really weird, because in the main game he comboed like a madman. But whatever the case, your focus is going to be stealth. Because if you don't, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. But luckily, everything is built around that stealth idea, so it's actually quite easy to do it if you know what you're doing. Like, in general, I compare this DLC to Metal Gear Solid 2, which I enjoyed quite a bit. HD collection version on my Xbox. I do really want to get the Legacy collection for PS3, but I've got to get a PS3 first. Working on it. But Legacy Collection is number 3 on the list of things I want after I get a PS3. Okay, he just teleported in.
There he is. Eliminate him.
So if you didn't guess by now, none of this is actually happening. This is all just VR training, because we're an AI. What better place to train us than in virtual space? Ta-da!
Okie dokie. VR mission complete.
Yeah, that's why we were in Mission 0 when we weren't actually in Mission 0. No damage, no alert clear. You can farm this DLC for so many battle points just because of that right there. 3 enemies, and you still get a lot because you get a lot of bonuses.
Well, what did you think of the exercise?
What did I think of the exercise?
The target was neutralized.
I think it was kind of boring. There was only 3 enemies,
This is all you have to say.
and not very advanced stealthing. It was all
Given I was
sneak around the side of them, stab him in the back.
on the mission.
Perhaps you are more like a dog than I thought.
Arf, arf.
Your kill count, though, it is disappointing.
Kills, 4 of 64. There were only 4 that we could get to.
Was right.
I guess he just snuck around the rest of them before we got to those 3 guys and the fake president.
Might use to help give you that edge.
Oh well.
Repress your emotions through certain training scenarios over and over.
He doesn't have emotions. He's an AI. He's a killing wolf. Even after he becomes a good guy, he's still very, very cold.
Fanatical belief in our cause. That our
Install a
enemies
fanatical
deserve
belief in our cause?
Or perhaps
Look at those
convince you that
shoes.
they aren't people at all.
I just recognized those shoes. I feel really stupid for not recognizing that before. Those are basically Bayonetta shoes without the guns on them. I'm an idiot.
I wonder which method would work best on you.
I completely skipped over what she was talking about, but Bladewolf's about to back me up.
Urge to resist it. None of your methods.
The cold machine doesn't care.
Are you saying I cannot teach you any new tricks?
This dog ain't old enough to learn new tricks. Oh well, back to the mission. Back to the combo lab again. Alright, tutorial section. I'm just gonna skip this. Luckily, it's nice enough to ask you, so I can just be like, no! Who's that guy? He's new.
I really gotta take your little toy AI along?
The
Kamsin.
more the merrier, no?
Kamsin? Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
You look ridiculous.
Different AI, but it's still just an LQ-84. And your ID. Oh, it speaks.
Oh look, a talking dog.
Kamsin, aka...
In a world full of talking AI. Tri-legged robots. Crazy lady who can make spears out of arms. Really? You're questioning a talking dog.
Freedom here if it kills us.
He even mentioned it had an AI. It's like, oh, well, we're gonna put an AI in it, but we're not gonna give it a voice. We're not gonna let it talk.
Then get ready for an education.
Oh well. It's time to learn. But I don't want to learn.
Education.
I went to school.
Our mission is to spread freedom.
Spread freedom? That's hilarious.
I never offered a choice.
Bingo.
Why? Well, that's...
She has no idea. He makes a good point, but you could have just said, because we really need you. And that could have been the end of that. Alright, mission 2. That was another thing that kind of disappointed me about this DLC, is that
we have recreated the mission area
out of the hour that this is,
indicated on your map.
all of it is reused. There is exactly one thing in this DLC that is not reused. And that's pretty disappointing. Okay. The only thing that you can guarantee and say that isn't reused is Bladewolf, and then there's just one other thing. But they do reuse stuff in pretty clever ways, so it's actually quite interesting. Especially with that stealth focus. Like, see, if I were to charge in and just mess with this guy, I would get wrecked. It wouldn't even be funny. So instead, I'm going to charge in carefully, kind of like I did with Metal Gear Solid 2. I did so bad in Metal Gear Solid 2, it isn't even funny. What was that at the end? I think I had like 84 alerts or something. Let's see. Guards over there. What we got? Some more throwing knives. The throwing knives are interesting, but I don't use them because it may just be that I'm an idiot, but it seems like they're direct damage weapons and they don't deal very much damage. See here, no recovery item. I'm going to set the heat knives. There's a VR mission over there, but unlike in the main game, in the DLCs, if you go up to do a VR mission over here, if you do a VR mission, you have to do it immediately. There is no, it just gets added to the menus like the ones for Raiden do. Want to be really careful with this one. Camera manipulation and everything. Okay. BB, there we go. Alright. The silent kill strategy is working well. Distraction frame, oh, access code. You need that to access the downstairs. Access, okay. Here's what I need. Want to make sure you have this on because you can get pretty messed up in combat very easily as Wolf. Very easily. Alright. And he just taps in the code still. It's the same 4 buttons as Raiden. And he just hits it with a claw. Okay. I don't know what that does, actually. Okay. That guy isn't looking away. Oh, this is bad. What does that grenade do? Let me find out. Smoke grenade. Okay. And I need... Throw it. Caution. Uh-oh. That didn't go well. Whoops. But that's enough for right now. So this has been Jetly01, and I will see you next time with some more Bladewolf DLC, as hopefully I can come up with a plan between episodes to take this on. I have yet to be able to do this completely stealthy, and I would love to be able to do that. So I will see you next time.